The thing was that kind of bothered me was when he came up to my window and he's telling me, turn off the car and this and that. And I asked him, why are you stopping me? Why am I being detained? He fails to tell me. He fails to give me his badge number. I explained to him that in order for me to stop and get out of my car and stuff, he needs to give me the reason, the motive of what crime I've committed. He failed to do so. I said, I want to speak to a supervisor. Nonetheless, other individual cops came and he told them, according to why he stopped me, but he failed to explain to me. That's when I decided to turn on my camera and speak.
Okay. Number one is that in the state of California, we're enforce all the laws in the state. The cities all have letters of agreement that we can each, enforce the laws in each other's city. Mm-hmm. So we're allowed to enforce the laws in the Chula Vista, just like they can come into our city and enforce the laws there.
Correct.
Okay. As the badge number of that, we'll be happy. We'll give you that.
Correct.
We'll give you his name and his badge number. There's no problem with that.
Correct.
Okay. At the same time, then the object is the judge is the one that's going to make the decision on whether you did or did not cause the infraction. We don't hold the court out here in the field.
Mm-hmm.
He says that you made an infraction. You said you didn't. We go before the judge and let him make that decision.
Correct. But if he's stopping me and automatically I tell him to tell me what he's stopped me for, and he hesitates and he doesn't tell me, and he's stumbling upon his words, that tells me he has no motive to stop me. And
Well, not necessarily.
Then what was his motive?
Well, you have to ask him. I wasn't here. I didn't see the infraction, so I can't tell you what it is.
I did, and he
But
failed
at the
to
same time,
inform me.
If he's asking you for a driver license registration, if he's asking for...
Yes, correct. If I committed a crime, but if I'm asking... Not at all, sir. I have not if I did not commit a crime. I can't just... Then... Correct, but if I'm asking him what the citation is for, and he fails to tell me, and he just wants to write a citation... Correct, but that's not correct. If I committed a crime, yes, but... He failed to tell me what crime I committed, sir. For a traffic infraction? Which is what? But no, you didn't tell me though. You still didn't state to me what the infraction is. First he said I ran a stop sign, then he said I was speeding.
Alright. It was 60. Okay, up to 60 miles per hour, and then make a right turn on red without stopping. That's all.
So you're going 60 and you just hit the brakes and then make a right on.
Okay, we're not going to have a debate on what that's what the judge is for. Okay, you ask what the infraction is that he wants to cite you for. That's what he's telling you for: speed and turning on a red light.
And you're the supervisor.
Correct.
Hmm.
And I will hand you my business card when we're done.
I want to speak to my lawyer.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my lawyer.
You have a choice. Okay, it's either you can hand over this, or you can go to jail.
I don't have to hand over my license. I can show you my license. I don't need to hand over my license.
You have to present your license.
Correct. I will present it here.
And insurance.
I will present it here.